What's up, good people? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be talking about effectively choreographing a dance and how to effectively choreograph a dance, because a lot of times as choreographers and dancers, we get stuck on ideas and not know how to move forward. So I will be talking about that and helping you guys with that today. But before we begin, make sure to slap that subscribe button and like this video. All right, so to begin, if you guys see me look down, this is my computer in front of me. So the first point that I always like to look at is understanding my dancers. All right, so when you understand your dancers and the people that you are putting on stage, you immediately know what they're good at, you immediately know what looks good on them, and you immediately know what they can do. If you are choreographing a piece, but you don't know what the dancers can do, coming into a project, it can be really hard. And in the middle, you may end up changing things because you realize that the dancers that you are that are bestowed upon you, should we say, may not necessarily be great at a specific style, but they may have a different movement quality that you can then build on top of. Okay, so when you understand your dancers, it makes it 100% easier to choreograph because you know what's going to look good on them. Also, knowing what your dancers are good at, i.e., if they have a lot of extension, if they have really good feet, if they can turn, if they can jump. These are all things to look at when you are choreographing your piece. So the second point that I like to look at is recognizing your audience and event style, right? So is this a recital? Is this a choreography showcase? Is this a end of the year showing? What is the event, right? What is the audience? Are there going to be grandparents in the audience? Who knows? Because grandparents, believe it or not, come to these dance performances. Your parents, are these your peers? Things like that, age range, your friends or older. So that a lot of times can dictate how you're going to choreograph. I don't think you will be shaking too much, rear end if your grandparents are in the audience. You know what I mean? Or you won't, no one will really be topless, or they may, if your parents and grandparents are showing up, right? And in terms of event style, is this formal or informal? Is this promoting a business? Is this, showcasing a professional department, or is this just to have fun and show artistry, right? So those are good points to look at as well when choreographing your dance. So the third point that I want to talk about is let the music dictate the overall style. So for me, I've choreographed ballet, I've choreographed hip hop, jazz, contemporary, modern. Those are the 5 styles that I've mainly choreographed to and have danced to. And a lot of the times for me, music is the number one indicator of what the style is going to be. Music will be the absolute number one dictator of what the style of the dance is going to be. Now, you can take the music and go a different direction with the choreography, or go in a different direction with the choreography and do a different take on music. But a lot of the times, the music will show you what the style is, and then you can play with it as the choreographer on what the movement is going to be. If I'm listening to Tchaikovsky, that most likely will be ballet, or it may be contemporary ballet. So that's a different take on that style. If I'm listening to, I don't know, a Broadway, style song, the style will probably be musical theater, right? It's in the music. It's clear cut. But if I'm listening to something that's instrumental, I can take that many different ways. So when I'm choreographing, I always like to opt more for instrumental music versus words that are popular and words that have lyrics. Words that have lyrics and that are popular, it kind of takes the attention off of your choreography and the dance itself. Like, let's say now a song that's trending now is, I don't know, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Well, if I choreograph to that, people will start singing lyrics in the audience, right? That's what will be going through their head instead of 100% focusing on the choreography and the dance. So you don't want the audience's concentration to be, steered away from what they are there for. All right. So the last point that I have for you guys is to do what comes naturally to you and be yourself. I never want to go into something doing something that is completely far-fetched until I'm in the process. When I'm coming into it, I'm bringing my own style and I'm bringing my own personality to the choreography process. That way, when I'm in there with my dancers, or when you're in there with your dancers, it can flow naturally, and then everyone can, kind of bounce off of each other when it comes to ideas. Because yes, you are the choreographer, but the dancers also have an input. So it's always great to recognize that they have a voice, that they have a say. Um, Overall, you do call the shots, but they do have a role in it as well. So yeah, those are my top 5 tips on how to choreograph a dance successfully and efficiently. If you guys have liked this video, and if this video was helpful to any extent, be sure to slap that subscribe button and to share this video out to anyone who you know that could also benefit from this information. I pray that you guys stay blessed, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.